And we have Ric Flair here, the Chief Executive Officer of the Toy Wrestling Federation. Today, Ric Flair said, today we introduced the new commissioner and a new general manager. Now, there was some controversy going on at Survivor Series. Yes, it was true that me and Xena did agree if Lord Zed and Rita Repulsa's team did not win, that they no longer would be commissioner and general manager. But for some reason, Astronema and Ecliptor got it into their heads that they were the new commissioner and new general manager. And somehow Godzilla and Algar played up on the illusion on this as well. Astronema, or Corone, whatever she wants to call herself, is not the commissioner. Ecliptor is not the general manager. And whatever Godzilla or Algar thought their involvement was going to be, they have no involvement. Yes, Andros Astro is the director of wrestling operations. That is true. And we are still going to find out why. Because since Astronema and Godzilla and Ecliptor, well, Astronema and Ecliptor are going to explain themselves eventually. Godzilla and Algar have no explain themselves. So today, the new commissioner will be named. Now, this person has been commissioner twice. This person has been, in a position twice. So he is no stranger to being the commissioner. He has even been a road agent on two, Please help me in welcoming the new commissioner of the Toy Wrestling Federation, Ernest P. Worrell. Ernest P. Worrell is once again the commissioner, and he just shakes hands with Ric Flair, the Chief Executive Officer of the Toy Wrestling Federation. Thank you, Ric Flair. Thank you, Chief Executive Officer. You're welcome. Now, I am once again, for the third time, the commissioner of the Toy Wrestling Federation. Now, we all know for a fact that Native Air Recorder isn't going to pick me up and my head's going to be cut off. Since somebody didn't put on the next quality to blow up the screen. And at this time, I would like to introduce to everybody, because I have to name a general manager. He happens to be one of my, I would say friends, because I wouldn't call him a foe. Somebody who people claim that if it wasn't for Joxer the Mighty or Ace Ventura, or, for Stephen Urkel or Xander Harris, either make an argument for Curly Harold and Shimp Harold if you want to. And for some people who think that there's not enough, or as Zeke, you think there's not enough funny people to go around, well, this person is mostly credited and actually credited being for me. I introduce to you the new general manager of the Toy Wrestling Federation, Pee Wee Herman. Can you believe this? Pee Wee Herman is now the new general manager of the Toy Wrestling Federation. Ernest P. Worrell is back in power. Pee Wee Herman's now back in power again. Can you believe this? Well, now Pee Wee Herman's now come in the ring now, and he shook Ernest P. Worrell's hand. Thank you, Ernest. I really appreciate that. So now we got to get down to business, because there are going to be some people who are going to be really confused. Some wrestlers who actually think that Astronema and Ecliptor actually were the commissioner and general manager. Actually, not really. We are. So let's get this show started. Hi everyone. Trini Kwan, hi everybody. Trini Kwan with Trini Kwan with the Jackal here. And we just found out who the new commissioner and the new general manager are. And you'll be happy to know that it is not Astronomer, and it certainly is not Ecliptor. I don't know if that's going to set well with some people. Where's Kevin Owen? You're not going to sit well with me, the Jackal said, since I really actually thought they actually were the actual ones in power. Well, I think they fooled a lot of people thinking that they actually were in power, and they actually weren't in power. And we don't know where Kevin Owens is at, so I guess Balafia has to go in alone. No! Well, here comes Dolph Ziggler now. So let me get this straight. Astronomer's never was in power. Ecliptor was never in power, and I got overlooked. And now we got Ernest P. Worrell and Pee Wee Herman in power. Well, I'm here to tell you that nobody cares about Ernest P. Worrell. Nobody cares about Pee Wee Herman. You know, you people make me sick because since people like me are the ones you should care about. But no. But no, you gotta care about idiots. But no, you gotta care about people like Ernest P. Worrell and Pee Wee Herman for some reason. Well, and here comes 4 coming out now. I'm actually very happy Ernest P. Worrell and Pee Wee Herman are in power, okay? 4, nobody cares about you, buddy. They only care about you because of your hammer and your witchcraft. They only care about you because you claim to be the god of thunder. But hey, make a news flash. That was claimed. So many claimed that. So you think that I'll prove to you that I'm a better wrestler than you 4. So you claim that nobody cares about me or Pee Wee Herman. Well, you gotta prove it because today you got your match against 4. Well, you just heard Ernest P. Worrell. He made the match against 4 here. Now, where's the referee at? I don't know who's referee based it off of. Ding, and now Dolph Ziggler coming. Dolph Ziggler started shit with 4. He chased him. Now he's back in the ring, and now zigzag. Oh, that's real nice. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do, Jackal says. Oh, he tried to hit him with a super kick. Dolph Ziggler thinks he's gonna be 4 here. 1, 2, and 4 just kicked out. He claimed 4, no one cares about him. And now 4 trying to help the referee up, and now a zigzag. Come on, Trini Kwan said. Now, why would Dolph Ziggler actually believe in his head? And his win, he thinks only people care about songs and what way a wrestler walks out. He don't think he don't care about wrestling ability. Funny, that's what he thinks. Wait a minute, he's in trouble. He's trying to do the zigzag again. But all athletic ability from Kent State isn't going to help him against Four and his hammer. Four nailed him. Oh! Trini Kwan said, Dolph Ziggler certainly opened his mouth way too much. Another whack with the hammer. 1, 2. Wait a minute. He kicked Four and do it again. Four didn't whack him the hammer. Oh! Zigzag! He's using the ropes. Oh, that's not. Oh, Dolph Ziggler's using the ropes. 1, 2, 3. The referee didn't see it. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler just used the ropes to defeat Four here on NXT. And I'm sure Dolph Ziggler's going to celebrate that victory. And he actually is. He's celebrating it. By the way, Dolph Ziggler, I saw you use the ropes. So, you know what that means? No, Pee-wee, what does that mean? Is that the magic, is that the witchcraft word? I gotta scream real loud every time I hear the ropes? Yeah, today's word is cheating. And when you hear the word cheating, you gotta scream real loud. Yeah, that means you and Four are gonna have a return match. Well, it looks like we finally found the real people who are in power here. And we wonder if Renee Young is going to be able to find... Renee Young is now going to catch up with... Is she going to be able to catch up with someone? We don't know. Well, she's caught up with the Chief Executive Officer, Ric Flair. Ric Flair, as Chief Executive Officer of the Toy Wrestling Federation, are you and the TWF Board of Directors doing an investigation on Astronema and Ecliptor? Yeah. I don't know why Astronema and Ecliptor thought they were the commissioner or the general manager when they weren't. The real commissioner is Ernest P. Worrell. The real general manager is Pee Wee Herman. And we will find out why Astronema and Ecliptor tried to fraud everyone for a week. And we will find out why Godzilla and Algar were in with it. That's all we're going to say. Yes, Andros Astro is the director of wrestling operations, but he had to be in it just long enough so we could find out, if we could find out the frauding that was going on. Well, it looks like that's all the time we got here for the Toy Wrestling Federation. Well, I hope you enjoyed NXT. And for Dwayne McAllen, Trini Kwan, and the Jackal, we'll see you tomorrow for Impact.